Welcome, ladies and gents, to Final Fantasy Tactics again. Let's get this started. Bear with me just a few moments while I make sure that the stream is running right and everything's going okay. Bear with me just a second. Then I'm going to send out the notification on Discord. Hopefully everything's going alright. Okay. There we go. Discord notification sent out, and looks like everything's going alright. Bear with me just a second, then let me check the volume. Let's see if it's working. Is the mic working? Not showing the mic working. Hold on just a second. If you can hear me. There we go. Let's see if the mic's working now. Okay. For whatever reason, it wasn't showing me that the mic was working, but it looks like we're good to go. So, here we go. We're back in Final Fantasy Tactics. Give me just a second to make sure chat's up and running. Oh, okay. Good. Looks like there was an ad playing. So we are in Chapter 2. So this is a great place to be, because there are a lot of things that go on in Chapter 2, and we get access to a few more things. We get Agrias, which is one of my favorite characters. We get, if I remember correctly, this is when it opens up. Yep, it opens up the Squire ability just a little bit more for Goric, and we can get Steel, S-T-E-E-L, not E-A-L. So Steel encourages an ally, increasing their bravery. Steel is really nice. It increases bravery by 5, if I remember correctly, instead of 4 for the Orator ability. So 5 for this, and it's a really, really, really good ability. I think I want to make Goric Squire again just for a little while so we can get Steel, and then we might as well finish it out and get Equip Axes and Beastmaster. But that's going to take us, what? 370 plus another... What's Steel? 200? So 570 points? Okay. So on top of what we currently have, we need 506 points. Not too bad. So we'll probably make Goric a Squire right now. But we did open up... so since Goric was a white mage, we actually opened up Mystic. Mystic is now level 2, which is nice. We need to get Mystic to level 3, I think, for Orator. Josh, how you doing? Hey, buddy, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're recovering quickly. But it's really good to see you. Let me take a second to hydrate. Okay, here we go. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to change Goric's class. And we're going to go right into Squire again. So let's finish out Squire. Now that being said, what do I want for his secondary? So we can either do, like, items or... Ooh, actually, I know what I'm going to do. We're going to go with Steel. We're going to go with Steel as his secondary ability. Now, that's not going to give him a chance to be able to resurrect anybody, but he can still heal a little bit with his metal ability, the chant, I think it is, that sacrifices a little bit of his HP to heal somebody else. Thanks, Finn. That all means a lot to me. You are quite welcome. You know, I'm actually doing a lot better. Feel like it's leaving my body, sort of. That's good. That's really good to hear, Josh. That's awesome. I hope it keeps going that way and you feel better ASAP. Me, I'm doing okay. I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. I think I did. That I ended up hurting my back. Now, I hurt my back a while ago. I actually blew out one of my discs. And that caused the material from the disc actually to basically agitate the nerve that leads down into your leg. So I had a bit of a back injury that I dealt with, and it took me like a year to recover from that, to kind of fully recover for the most part. But every once in a while, it depends on what I do. If I overexert myself in a certain way, or, you know, I don't exercise properly or whatever, I don't take care of it, I agitate it. So, yeah, a couple weeks ago I agitated it. No, about a week ago. About a week ago or so, I agitated it. And so I'm still dealing with the effects of that. So I might occasionally have to shift position, and so if you hear something on stream, that's probably it. If you hear, you know, movement or whatever, or the mic gets all funky. So that's probably that. But other than that, getting a little stressed. I got the move coming up, and I got to get prepared for that, and I'm getting a little stressed about it, and I don't know, hopefully everything goes well. But I won't be able to get de-stressed from that for probably about a good 3 or 4 months from now, at least. Because I'm going to have to move twice within like a 4 or 5 month period. I'm going to have to essentially move twice. So yeah, it's going to be a bit stressful for the next like 4 or 5 months or so. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's hopefully it goes really well. Hopefully it goes pretty, you know, goes by before I know it. And hopefully I don't mess myself up again. And like exercise wrong or something and screw up my leg again. Because that's going to really suck. Especially during the move. So I think Gorik is all set. Thank you for asking, though. I really appreciate it, Jeff. I know it was an overly long explanation, but... so I think we're good for now with Gorik. I want to keep him stealing stuff. I think that's going to be our best move with him. Plus, as a squire, he can, you know, have some decent equipment on. So he's got 192 HP right now. Which, actually, let me check his equipment. So he's got the spiked shoes on. Yeah, he's got a move of 6. We might as well keep the spiked shoes on. To give him a jump of 4 instead of 3. We'll do that then. With Mithril Sword, the Round Shield, the Barbute, and the Chainmail, he's actually got some really decent equipment. So I think we'll leave that the way it is. That means that Mert doesn't have to be our only thief, our only person stealing. Aelith, let's start with her and go down the line. Oh, I want to, that's right, I want to remove Safeguard, I think. And we'll put JP boost back on everybody. But we'll learn some of the speech abilities for her. She's got 585 points. We might as well... See, I want to learn equip guns with her. So we're going to farm more, I think, with her as an orator. But I think I'm going to learn Preach and Enlighten right now. And then we'll probably also learn Beg. And that'll expend all of our orator points for now. But that way we can mess around with people's faith. Increasing ours, decreasing the enemy as needed. And then we can also get some money in some of these missions. Now, she has martial arts. I'm thinking about changing that, actually. Changing it over to items. Martial arts is really nice, though, because we can get some mana back. But at the same time, I don't really want her using it. It's not going to give a lot of mana back, and it doesn't give a lot of health. Potions and an ether would give out a lot more. But I don't know. Let me find out. Let me go back to town and see what ethers cost, because I honestly don't remember. And then we'll decide whether or not to switch her over to items as her secondary ability. So we got Thora as a black mage right now. Josh, oh shit, man, I hope it's not too bad. Oh, yeah, my back, yeah. Hope it doesn't require surgery. No, it shouldn't. As long as I do better and take care of it better, it shouldn't require surgery. But, you know, that's on me, so we'll see. We'll see. I just have to keep up on it, and I haven't been, so I've got to do better. But, yeah, moving twice in 4 or 5 months it's definitely going to be a problem. New adventures? Oh, yeah, absolutely new adventures, definitely. And no worries in a long explanation. The longer the better. I want to hear from you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, feel free to lurk, by all means. Go on a walk? Very cool. That's actually a really good idea. Go on a walk, and yeah, hopefully it will help you. I just did that yesterday, actually. Took a walk, and took a walk with myself and my, well, fiance now. That don't know if I mentioned that, but don't want to make a huge deal of it right now, because, you know, there's still a lot of things that have to happen, and a lot of stuff that we're going through and trying to figure out and all that, but but it is a thing. So I figure I will mention it. She was on, by the way, she was on stream with me yesterday. So for anybody that didn't catch it, she was sitting right with me yesterday. We were streaming a little bit, and she voiced Agrias, and I don't remember if there were any other female characters that she voiced. I think so, but I can't remember. But yeah, she voiced Agrias for me. So, and we had a little bit of fun. I think it was really nice. Congrats. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Josh. Oh, don't worry about not being here yesterday at all. Don't worry about it at all. But yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to check it out and they haven't seen it, the video should be up on YouTube tomorrow. I think the video is going up tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, like 3 p.m. Eastern, something like that. It'll be up there. And I think I titled it Kapow and PETA Play, because that is, for anybody else who may have already seen the name, I've used the name a few times. PETA is what I have called her in the past. That's kind of her, you know, pet name. But that's PETA. She was on stream with me, so yeah, we had fun. It was great. Thanks, Josh. I really appreciate it, though. It's awesome. Yeah, I have a really good time on your walk. Yeah, we took a walk yesterday together. It was really nice. It was really nice out here, and we had a pretty good time. Went up to grab some Starbucks, went to grab late lunch, and then headed home. And it was just a really nice walk, and I think we both felt better afterwards, too. Anyway, Thora. Finally got VIPs on the channel. Awesome. You made me a VIP? Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you. That's very cool. Very cool indeed. Congratulations. So, we've got 527 points in Black Mage for her. What do I want to get? Ooh, never mind. I know exactly what I want to get. There is no question we're getting Toad. Toad. Oh, Toad is one of the... Okay. I have a tendency in this game to overvalue certain skills, certain spells, certain abilities. I have a tendency to overvalue them. But I honestly don't think I'm overvaluing this ability much at all. I don't know you can overvalue this ability, because Toad is insanely powerful. Now, first of all, it's only got a range of 3, which, okay, fine. It's got a radius of 1, which, you know, you can only hit one target at a time. Again, okay, fine. 12 MP is not that bad. 20 speed, again, it's really not that bad. You can use it as an arithmetician, or calculator in the North American version of the game. And the effect is Toad. What it does is it turns people into a Toad. So you can turn an enemy into a Toad, and all they're really going to do is hop around and basically lick you or tongue lash you. That's all they do. And it doesn't do very much damage at all. And as far as I can remember, there's no way for them to get out of Toad unless somebody uses an item on them, or like an ability that, like, Purify or something like that. So if they have a teammate that can use something like that on them to cure it, sure, it can be cured, but it doesn't wear off. So if you Toad everyone, or more importantly, if you Toad the people that you know have abilities that can cure it, then you can Toad almost the entire enemy party. And it's the same kind of thing as almost the same kind of thing as turning them into a chicken, except they will never recover. So you can have an entire battle that is just, and I've done this before and it's fun, where you're fighting just a whole bunch of Toads. Now, you will come across people that are immune to it because of equipment that they have or whatever, and if that's the case, then, you have to find a way to deal with that. But yeah, I mean, Toad is one of the single most powerful abilities in the entire game, in my opinion. Especially when you use it as an arithmetician, and you can get most of the enemy party in the spell, because arithmetician will override the fact that it only has one target. You can target everyone within certain parameters. But it's insane. Sounds totally broken. Yes. Oh, Josh, that was a good one. Not Josh, I'm sorry, Unchained. I was just about to say, because I looked down and I thought that was Josh that said it, and I had to double check. Unchained. Hello. Welcome back. Good to see you again. I was just about to say that sounds like something Unchained would say, and turns out it was you. Oh man, I missed you. It is great to see you again. Thank you for that. I needed that laugh. That was awesome. I don't know if I'm going to leave Thora as a black mage, though. I think the whole point was to get Thora into a time mage and then just move on from there. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to change Thora into a time mage, but I might leave black mage as the secondary. Oh, that just means that Thora's not going to have any way of regaining HP or regaining mana. Oh, here's the decision, right? Because we're going to have to rely on other members of our party to regain mana, specifically. Because as a time mage and black mage, she's going to go through a ton of mana. And I just don't want to lose the access to Toad. We just got it. I want to play around with it. What can she learn as a time mage? Oh, good. She can learn haste. So that's probably the first thing I would learn. Haste, and then probably, like, immobilize. Or slow. Teleport is incredibly useful. Very incredibly useful. Let's learn haste for now. Because we can control how many people get hasted far more easily than we can control how many people get slowed, for example. So it'll be more beneficial overall, I think. But I really wanted to get her into Time Mage. Give me just a second to check the guide that I was using, because I don't remember what we need for Black Mage. What rank we need, what level Black Mage we need. But I wanted to eventually move her into... I think we were going into... Let's see, Summoner, right? So Summoner... Yeah, Summoner needs level 3 Time Mage. And Time Mage just needed level 3 Black Mage. Now, if we want to go into Arithmetician, we need level 5 Black Mage. So we got to do that at some point. Do we do it now? Or wait? Because we're going to need level 4 Time Mage to go into Arithmetician as well. I don't think I need to rush to Summoner. So maybe we'll stay Black Mage a little bit longer and keep her... we'll get up to, like, level 5 Black Mage. And keep her with items as her secondary for now. Okay. Alright, then, yeah, sorry about that, Unchained. Sorry about mixing you up with Josh there. I looked down, and the funny part is, on my app, you guys have almost the same color name, so I didn't catch it at first. So that was the other reason why I confused the two, but yeah. Ugh. That pun, though. I'm gonna have to show that to PETA later. She absolutely loves puns. I think we're going to leave everything else the way it is on Thor, though. Oh, wait. Let's give her JP boost. There we go. Okay, Mert. Mert, yeah, we'll give Mert JP boost as well. And... Mert... What did we go into Archer for? I know I went into Archer for a reason. What did he need Archer for? He needed Archer to get to Ninja? Yeah, we need level 4 Archer to get to Ninja, I think. But we also need level 5 Thief and 2 Geomancer. Well, we have all of those. There it is. There's Ninja. Okay, so ninja abilities are basically all thrown abilities, or throwing items, throwing things at the enemy. The most common that I would throw at the enemy would be essentially the shuriken or the bombs. But you can also, technically, you can throw weapons. Now, normally I don't use these. I don't use these throwing, weapons, things at enemies. It doesn't seem very useful to me. It doesn't actually seem like... Unless you have a ton of gil, and you just want to buy a whole crap load of, powerful weapons or whatever, and then just start throwing them, start chucking them at enemies. I think there are better ways to do damage. So I don't normally use a lot of these. However, Vanish is really nice. Reflexes... Vanish basically just turns you invisible when you get hit. Which is really nice, because you won't get targeted by anything. Or mostly anything, anyway. The Reflexes blocks attacks pretty easily. It can block physical and magical attacks. So it's better than parry. Dual wield is really nice. You can be a different class and still wield 2 weapons instead of a weapon and a shield or whatever. Water walking is... it's okay. It can be useful in certain situations, but, I mean, that's basically it. It's just situational. So, I think I was going to turn him into a ninja, and try to get Vanish, try to get Dual Wield, probably try to get Reflexes. Not sure what else I would use on him, though. So, we'll see about that. What was his secondary right now? Steel. Okay. Let's just play around with him as a ninja. Just for a little bit. Although, do we have any weapons? That's the question. Oh yeah, the Mage Masher. That's true. He can wear 2 Mage Mashers. So why not? I'll probably leave him with the Steel ability as well. And I guess at this point, I think it all depends on what we do next. Whether we do a random battle, whether we do a story battle. I don't know. We'll see. So we have 3 dragons that I'd like to poach. So we can get rid of these guys. We have new hires, new soldiers in our roster. We've got Lad, Alicia, and Lavian. And then guest characters, Gafgarian and Agrias. Gafgarian is... I'm probably going to just take all his stuff off of him. Yeah, we're going to remove... We're going to remove everything, I think. I think I'm going to give him some stuff, but not... Definitely not our best. I might give him the longsword. We'll have to figure out who it's on. I'll probably give him... Just give him some of the basic stuff. Let's see what the bronze helm and bronze armor. Yeah, he's up to 129 hit points. That's not bad. That's not that bad. We'll go all the way down here to a buckler, maybe? The buckler is 13 physical, 3 magic evade. As opposed to the bronze shield, which is 16 physical. Let's give him a buckler. And we'll probably just give him the longsword. So who has the longsword? Lavian. Really? Alright, Lavian will get you something better, I think. How about... I mean, we could give you a mithril sword. Why not? Do we have enough to give to everybody? Yeah, for now. There. Let me organize this, because this is bothering me. There, we'll sort it all by type. There we go. Okay, so we'll leave that as his stuff. Agrias is fairly decently equipped, so I think we'll keep Agrias with what she has on. Mithril sword, mithril shield, golden helm, golden armor. I want her to get some... I want her to get some job points in Holy Knight, but as a guest... The hard part is, as a guest, I don't want her doing things that I don't want her to do, you know? I don't want her killing enemies that I'm trying to grab stuff from. I don't want her to... we don't have enough for Phoenix down. Oh, well. I think maybe we'll give her the items ability. Actually, let me check what she has as far as white magic and mystic. But I don't want her chasing down enemies that I'm trying to, you know, steal from and killing them ahead of time. I don't want her to go after enemies that I'm not ready to tackle yet. That kind of thing. I could give her white magic. She's got Cure and Raise. It's not a bad idea. Hopefully she'd use them relatively sparingly, but... I could give her Mystic, and then she could blind people. I think I'll give her White Mage. White Magic as her secondary. Let's see, she doesn't have anything else. I don't actually need re-equip. No, don't really remove everything. Come on. There we go. And she doesn't have any movement abilities. Nope. And she doesn't have enough points to really learn anything as far as reaction or movement abilities, so we'll just leave it at that, I guess. Holy Sword, White Magic. I don't need re-equip on her because I don't want her, as a guest, I don't want her taking the initiative to re-equip whatever if she happens to have some of her equipment destroyed. That being said, I might actually remove some of her equipment and give it to somebody else. Because she does have some of the best stuff we can get a hold of right now. The golden armor, golden helm. Yeah, the mithril shield, I think, is the best shield we can get right now. Until I can gain control of her and have a better idea of exactly what she's going to do at any given point, I think we'll give her second best stuff we have. Oh, well, Golden Shield's a little better. Oh, no, Golden Shield is purely physical. That's right. I like the Mithril Shield because it does give you some evade against magic. But for now, let's do the Round Shield. That's 19 physical. Mithril Shield is what, 22 and 5? Ooh. See, it would be a big step down to give her the buckler. The round shield is fine. And... oh, let's give her an iron helm. And then Chainmail. 143 hit points. What about the Barbute? 153? Not bad. We'll keep her at about 153 for now. And then Battle Boots just to make her move a little bit further. So Lavian and Alicia and Lad, these guys, these three people are all going to remain in our party. They are permanent members right now. We have full control over them. So I do want to make sure that they rank up in specific ways. What do you have access to? Potion, and she does not have Phoenix down. That sucks. Monk, we can't get anything that I want yet. She does have Cyclone, though. That's nice. She's got Rend Helm as a knight. Don't really want that. I think we'll just have to change her back into a Squire, because I want JP boost. It's got to be one of the first things that we get. So I think we change her into a Squire. And just leave her with items as her secondary. Don't need the power... I don't want the Power Gauntlet on her, I should say. I think we'll use the Battle Boots instead. And then we'll switch Alicia to a Squire as well, and Lad is already a Squire. So all three of them will just learn JP boost first. What's your secondary items as well? She has Potion, Antidote. She does not have Phoenix down. I just have to remember that none of these guys have Phoenix down. Yeah, Lad doesn't either. Okay. But he does have High Potion, which is nice. They don't have any... Ooh, he's got Defend. We'll give him that. I was going to say they don't have any reaction abilities or move abilities, but... Lad had Defend. Actually, since I have full control over them, I'm going to give them Re-equip anyway. Since it's all they have access to. Let's see. How many points do you have in Squire? 38. You've got Russian Stone. You've got 116. But not enough to get anything that I want. And you have 6. So definitely not enough to get anything I want. Guys, all three of them are set. Oh, their equipment. Lad is okay. Alicia, we're going to remove the Power Gauntlet. Actually, let's give you all Battle Boots. That'll work. Cool. Now, who's gonna poach the dragons? Who wants to poach the dragons? Because that's going to replace JP boost on whoever gets it or whoever has it. Oh, Tenwan. You were an archer for a reason. And we still need that reason. So, you stay an archer. Okay. Somebody's got to get poach. Goric, perhaps? But I need 500 JP on him. So if we don't have JP boost, I think he only gets somewhere in the vicinity of 20 to 30 JP per action. Somewhere around there, but I'm not sure exactly. So if it's, let's just say it's 30. For simplicity's sake. He needs 500 JP. So, we're talking... I mean, really, we're talking like... 17 hits? 17 actions-ish? So like 15 to 20 actions, depending on how many JP he gets per hit. without JP boost. Yeah, I think we can do that in the next battle. Hope so, anyway. I think I'll give it to Goric. We'll let him poach. Abilities, assign. Assuming he has poach. Yep, he does. There. You two are going to be left as what you are to get some more JP. What did we do for Aelith? That's right, we gave her Preach and Lightning Bag. Okay. Alright, so I think everybody's set up. I think we're going to do a random battle. Although I can't remember what's next as far as when we move. I think there's a story bit. But we need to go back to town anyway. So we're going to go to the merchant city of Dorder. Let's see what happens. Alright, so story battle, essentially. Let me take a look at the guide. Just to kind of remember what this story battle is. We can take 3 other people other than Goric. Oh, you know what? If this is a story battle, if this is what I think it is, I need to take Poach off. Because it's going to be useless here. Clearly. There we go. Chapter 2. The battle at Dorder. Yeah, I know what this is. Alright. I need to go back. We need to take off, we need to take off Poach. Because it's going to be useless. So we'll just go back to JP boost. Just for this battle, and then in the next random battle we'll do, Poach. There we go. And let me save it just because. Here we go. So, we're going to take Goric. We're going to take, because he's a mandatory inclusion in this battle, we will take... Does Mert have Steal and Throw? So if I take Mert for another person who can steal, that'll speed up the items that we can grab from this battle. And then I'd have to take Thora for her items ability. And I could take Aelith with martial arts, but I think Kapow has Phoenix down. I think. Pretty sure he does, because I'm pretty sure I would get Phoenix down before I'd get Auto Potion. So I think he does. And then we've got Timothy with White Magic and Martial Arts. I kind of want a White Magic Res. So maybe Timothy. We do Timothy, we do Mert, and Thora. Although I really want Aelith because of Speechcraft. Either way, you're going behind here. So it's either Aelith, I think, because of Speechcraft, or Timothy. Timothy does have Treasure Hunter. Are there any good treasures? One treasure that I want, actually. The Ice Bow. That would be nice. Barbute is okay. Shuriken and Round Shield are the other two. Um, Give me just a second to figure this out. Bear with me just one second here. And my leg's falling asleep. That's not good. Alright. Well. Ooh, Timothy the White Mage, who can heal himself and others, and martial arts. I don't remember if he has a res, though, in martial arts, but he should in white magic. But he's also got treasure hunter. Do I want the treasure? No, you know what? Let's take Aelith. As much as I do want the white magic res, I think we can get by with Aelith and with Thora as our true resers. I think we can make it. This may be a tactical error, but we'll see. A purse of 500 gil per head. 'Tis coin I lack, not wits. 2,000, or you can stick them yourself. Mayhap you forget the ease with which men are branded heretics. Threats, is it? 1,000, then. 700. I can offer no more. Done. Let it never be said that I was aught but a pious man. I pray your newfound piety lends not itself to mercy. They will be here soon, and I shudder to think of your fate should any of them survive. No sooner speak the devil's name than he doth appear. You've work to do. Best be about it. Gods be good. That's Sir Gafgarian. 700 a head for this? An ambush. This day grows lovelier by the hour. If you'd not fight, the road home lies behind you. While I make no habit of charity, I could not well abandon so goodly a wench to rogues. Do not patronize me, sir. All right. So we've got Mert going first because as a ninja, yeah, that's kind of to be expected. Ninjas have pretty good speed, just in general, by default. So, Mert, what do we do? We'd have no throw abilities. Honestly, I think I could have... purchased something, like shuriken or bomb or something, but... not a huge deal either way. So basically, Mert is just going to have to get up in close and attack face to face. One of the best spots that I've found, anyway, to do what I normally would do and set everybody up in like a cross is basically right here. So we put the person with chakra right here. We put everybody else around them. And that does leave one person kind of out of the loop. But we can make do with that. We can figure that out. Not a big deal. Thank you so much for the follow. Sewer Tyrant. Sewer Tyrant. Awesome name. Welcome, and thanks for the follow. Great to see you here. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're having a good day. So Mert is probably just going to move up here and take the brunt of whatever hits come our way. Goric can also take some pretty decent hits. The problem in this battle is going to be controlling Gafgarian and Agrias. Hopefully the enemy just go for them, you know, ASAP, and then we deal with whatever fallout is from that. I think we're just going to turn and wait this way. Ooh, what do you got? Stone. Missed. Nice. Gafgarian should just go straight for them. And I think Agrias is going to do pretty much the same. No! Oh, I forgot. These guys have steel armor. I should have kept Safeguard on. Oh, no. Alright. Goric. Goric is probably just going to move up to, I don't know, here. Give me 1 second. I just have to reply to a message. I apologize. This is kind of important. I just have to figure out what's going on over the next couple of hours, so bear with me just a second. Okay. So Goric is basically just going to, I think, Tailwind for now. I think we're going to Tailwind. As much as we can, and then line up and get ready to... Oh, see, I want to steal, though. I want to steal from these guys. Oh, stop it. What do you have? Blind Knife, Red Hood. So the Red Hood would be nice to steal. Blind Knife is okay. Clothing is useless. So honestly, we'll probably just kill this guy. Actually, we can do some pretty decent damage to him right now. Yeah, why not? It'll put Goric in a little bit of danger, but if we can get rid of some of the thieves... First and foremost, then we'll be at less risk of getting our stuff stolen. Losing the stuff we do have. Face this way. And Thora. What can we do with you? Alright, I'm going to move Thora up here. And Thora is going to toad somebody, hopefully. Takes place on turn 7. I think that means that everybody gets a turn before we do. Before the toad goes off. That's okay, though. How about we toad the other thief? 53%. That'll work. And then... let's move up and block this guy. Can we kill him? 20 damage. Actually, we can kill this guy right away. Let's do it. Not bad. Alright, Agrias, what do you got? Oh, she's taking the spot that I wanted. Of course she is. Archer's going after Thora. And then one of them's going after Mert, looks like. We get a Black Mage going after Gafgarian and Thora. Ooh, yeah, the other Black Mage is going to do some pretty decent damage, though. No, he blocked the Toad spell, you jerk. Auto Potion to the rescue. Mert takes no damage. No, 28 and then regains 30. Ouch. 50 damage on Thora. She regains 30, so that's fine. She only took 20. Now what? 37 and 44. Auto Potion. So Gorix is in decent shape. Thora, I think, is getting in trouble. Ooh, missed. Nice. The Archer missed with aim +3. So I don't think we're going to end up setting up in the spot that I wanted to. Really, at this point, we're probably just going to end up stealing from people. Let's see. Ooh, Mithril Vest. Yes, I want that. I want the headgear. Mage Masher would be nice. Shoulder Cape, I don't care. So let's do the Mithril Vest and headgear. Let's do the headgear first. Was that Tyrant? Thanks. Getting attack up from Geomancer and equipping it to your ninja breaks this game. Does it really? Nice. I don't think I've ever tried that, actually. I should do that. I appreciate it, though. Maybe we'll give that a try. Auto potions will use high potion or X potion if you want it to just get rid of all your... Yeah, your other potions. Yeah, actually, we're going to do that real soon. Right now, enemies aren't, or at least in the story battles anyway, enemies aren't doing enough damage to warrant using high potions all the time. Plus, I just don't have the gil to keep up with purchasing that many high potions. But I think I am going to switch over to high potions soon because especially with the random battles, they are definitely doing enough damage. So we absolutely need that. Give me just a second here. My app isn't working properly. Hold on. Just a moment. Alright, I gotta close the app and restart it. Hold on one second. The stream shouldn't be affected, but the app that I use to keep track of chat, because I can't keep track of it too easily with this, because I would have to switch back and forth to this screen that you see now, or that you saw just a moment ago. I'd have to keep flipping back and forth to that screen to really keep track of it, so I try to keep track of it on my phone, and my app just kind of conked out. It just decided it didn't want to work anymore. Anyway. Okay, so... let's see. I think we're going to move right behind him, and then we'll steal his headgear. Let's do that. 43%. Nope. That's okay. Gafgarian, what are you doing? I'm going to try and take out the archer. His abilities are really nice. I wish you could recruit Gafgarian, but at the same time, he is... You little prick! Oh, I hate you. He stole our helm instead of us stealing his. Alright, fine. You know what? I'm getting your helm. One way or another, I am getting that helm. Especially now. 21%, really? What if we steal his accessory first? Because that should help us. He should be able to evade less. I don't even want the accessory, but if we can get it away from him, he'll evade less, and it should be easier. I also like getting my ninja's Blade Grasp. Yeah, Blade Grasp is cool. If this is War of the Lions, it is. It is War of the Lions. Yeah, with high brave, so they can run out by themselves, and I have to worry about you don't have to worry about physical or ranged attacks. I know, absolutely. It's what is it? Reflex? Is that the one? that replaces Blade Grasp. But it's, yeah, I know what you're talking about. And it is incredibly helpful. That is actually a pretty powerful ability. Let's see, do we need to heal anybody? First and foremost, do I really need to heal anybody? No. Not really. I mean, Thor's got 80 hit points. She's not that bad off right now. Let's try Toad again. Can we Toad the Thief? 53%. When is that going to hit? Level, turn 3? So it's going to hit before everybody else does. Good. So if we can Toad the Thief, then hopefully, not our ninja. Select the right time. There we go. If we can do that, I'll just wait here. And then hopefully, Agrias and Gafgarian won't really be too much trouble. I don't care if they kill one of the archers, but honestly, I'd probably rather keep the second archer just alive until the end of the battle. We'll kill both thieves, we'll kill both black mages, and then one archer, and we'll leave the last one up so that I can get the crystals from the black mages. And let's do it that way. How about if we move... Let's move up here, and we can block off most of the enemy party for now. And then Speechcraft... Entice is what? A 25% chance? Is it a basic 25%? Yeah, I think it's base 25 no matter who you're casting it against. And I don't think it's affected by Zodiac compatibility or anything like that. Let's do Bravery on... let's do it on the... Hold on, who has a lower Bravery? Archer's got 68. And the Black Mage has 46. So it would take at least 3 Archer to get her to turn into a... But if she's the one that we're going to be letting go loose for most of the battle, then we probably want to do it on her and take out the Black Mage if possible. What's the Black Mage have? Thunder Rod and Silken Robe? I'd rather get the Silken Robe. I'd like to steal that Silken Robe, but I don't care too much about the Thunder Rod. Yeah, let's turn this... Let's try to turn that out into a shape again. It's going to take 3 casts, but that's alright. We've got a little bit of time. We're not in too bad of a Plus, I have to figure out what to do about Gafgarian and Riot. Are we going to take them out, or are we going to let them roam through for a little bit longer? Seriously? Agrias? Why did you hit our... Alright, that's it. You're going down. And we missed with Toad. Come on. That's not fair. Archer hits for 24, but auto potion to the rescue. Yeah. Yeah, so we're planning on turning one of them into a chicken. At least one of them. Let's go... Well... to the side here, and the steal from the side, because it's the best chance that we're going to get. But that opens him up to go for the corpse. How many turns does the corpse have? 2 or 3? 2? Yeah, let's do it. Nope, steal. And let's steal Helm. 43%. Nope. Come on. XCOM freaking odds. Come on. Seriously? Ouch. Auto potion to the rescue here, but yeah, that Black Mage did a crap ton of damage. Gafgarian Trying to take out one of the black mages? That's fine with me, but we are going to definitely have to take out Gafgarian. I think between him and Agrias, they're going to just do too much damage. I need to get that toad off. 53%. Come on, you can do it. What are you stealing? Are you kidding me? He stole 2 red hoods already. 2. You prick. And I don't think we can steal from here, though. Because I think steal is 1 vertical. So I don't think from here to here is 1.5. I don't think we can steal. That's not cool. How about we just get this guy's silken robe, then, before he dies? We're still doing okay on HP for Goric, so I'm okay with that. 42%? Come on. Seriously? At this point, you owe me. At this point, game, you frickin' owe me. She's only got 73 HP, but I really want to get this Intimidate going. Hopefully Agrias doesn't hit her again. There we go. Alright, your stealing days are done. And Agrias is just gonna... Oh, I thought she was gonna take out the Black Knight. Interesting. That was an interesting choice. Yeah, we've got to take Agrias out. And Gafgarian. She's got to go. Otherwise, she's just going to wreck everybody. $15 damage unanswered by auto potion, so that's not cool. Can we get another toad? Hold on, who's doing what? Aim +1 and then thunder. Where's the thunder going? Turn the camera, please. Alright, thunder's going on our ninja. It's going to hit Agrias the ninja and our orator. Yikes. And that's going to go... So Thora goes first, then... Yeah, we're not going to have a chance to move anybody out of the way. So they're all going to get hit with thunder, unless somehow Thora can stop it. I don't think she can, though. At least you'll be able to buy the ninja swords with a few battles? Yeah, that's true. That is very true. If we cast Toad... No, that goes off on turn 6. We have no chance here. I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to move up here and... I'm just going to move up here and then cast Toad, I guess. Oh, actually, before I do that, what do you have? Thunder Rod, Headgear, Leather Clothing, Battle Boots. So I'd like to steal the Battle Boots and the Headgear. Thunder Rod and Leather Clothing I care less about. Leather Clothing definitely don't care about, but Thunder Rod, yeah, I wouldn't mind stealing it. Let's see if we can get her turned into a, or him turned into a toad. 58%, that's not bad. Really? And no auto potion answer? Come on. There we go. Well, at least we didn't take extra damage and then get killed by thunder, but we'll see, we'll see what happens here. 43 damage, jeez. Auto potion helped, but our ninja didn't get it. So Mert did not use auto potion. Gafgarian's got to go. $20 HP. We've got to take out Gafgarian and Agrias. It's funny when the most dangerous stuff on the board is your guest characters. Yay, Toad worked. Nice. So no more black magic. No more stealing. We can probably take Agrias out now. $56. Oh, come on. Oh, fine. There. You're just gonna wait since they can't cast any more black magic. We don't have to worry about that. How about... Oh, we can't do another Toad, can we? No, it takes 12 MP. I mean, I could use an Ether. Do I want to waste an Ether? I don't remember how much they cost. It shouldn't be a big deal, though. Let's waste an Ether. That way we can cast 2 more Toads. We'll just keep hitting a Gafgarian here as much as we can. And the archers are going to do their thing. The Toad is going to do his thing. Or her thing, actually. I think it was a her. Oh, no, wait. That was the Black Mage, right? I think the Black Mage was a him. $35 damage. Did you kill her? Did you kill that archer? Gafgarian. You did. Oh, you little prick. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, no. You have nothing I want anyway. Longbow, leather clothing. That's fine. We'll leave the other archer. Yeah, she's the one I want to steal from. I want to get her round shield, mithril vest, battle boots. The bowgun, I could take or leave. Gafgarian, you have to go down. I'm sorry, buddy. Well, actually, I'm not sorry, because Gafgarian's kind of a piece of crap. So, I'm not really sorry about this, Gafgarian. But you're gonna die. Treasure chest, okay. I don't care if that treasure chest gets taken by one of the enemies, but actually Gore can grab it now, I think. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, Gork will grab it now. Why not? Useless! Absolutely useless. Auto potion to the rescue. Can we turn Gafgarian into a toad? No. That's fine. So we can't reach the archer. Let's move... Well, let's move here and get the archer. $54%. How about, Aelith, you take out Gafgarian? Can you? Yes, you can. Good job. And the battle's in the bag. Alright, now just comes the stealing and the crystals. Works for me. We could res... like the Black Mage, for example. This Black Mage has Silken Robe and Thunder Rod. So I could bring up this Black Mage and start stealing from her. Or from him. I might do that. Can't do it with Mert, but... I wonder, can we steal heart on the frog? Nice. We charmed a frog. Boop. And auto potion. I love it. Auto potion is just gonna heal everybody up to full. And then just waste potions, because of course. Let's Tailwind. Oh wait, actually. Do we even need to? Probably not. What do you have? Headgear. So I want your headgear, your battle boots, and then maybe your thunder. The thunder rod. So let's do that. Let's forget Tailwind for now. Helmet. 62%. Got it. That works for me. And Thora. So Thora could res the Black Mage. I think that's probably a good idea right now. Sure, it's going to use Phoenix Down, which is expensive, but at least it won't bring her back up, or bring him back up with a lot of HP. And we should be able to get in there and steal. You have 35 MP, so we could take some damage. Let's move here. What if we intimidate? Maybe we can turn this one into a chicken before it really becomes a problem. Or even a frog. Oh no, our charmed frog is gonna take what? Watch the charmed frog take out that that Black Mage. That would be fantastic. What do you have? So you've got some stuff I want. What do you have left? You have the battle boots, and we might as well grab the thunder rod. So let's grab the battle boots and thunder rod first. Steel accessory. 52%. Got it. Nice. And that one, I don't care. You're just going to putz around down there for a while. Boop. And auto potion to the rescue. Let's see. Last thing is the thunder rod, then I'll just kill you. Works for me. I bet you she's gonna kill this mage, though. Unless the mage turns around and hits the archer, which would be fine. Let's steal. Let's grab that thunder rod. 49%. Nice. Alright, so we can take out this mage then. What are you doing? Ooh. So Toad is going to hit on turn 5, which is after the Fira. We'll probably survive the Fira, I think. I don't think it's going to do enough damage to kill Thora here. So we could, theoretically, we could attempt a Toad. 57%. Yeah, why not? And we'll just wait right here. Oh, wait, hold on. When are you going? You're going 7th, and you'll just have the leather cloak. Okay, I don't care if you get killed. I don't care if that spell kills you. You I care about, though. Should we just intimidate again? Actually, if we can intimidate, turn you into chicken, I think it prevents you from casting a spell. Yeah, I don't think you can cast now. Nice. We have to start stealing from the archer. Let's grab the round shield first. So what did we do? What did we lose this battle? So far, we lost 2 red hoods. That was the cost, essentially, of this battle. Oh no, the chicken is down. And then Toad does nothing. Alright, so the charm is off. So the next time, I think we're going to raise her again. We're going to raise that, or him, I think. Was it... Who was that died? The chicken, I think, was the black mage. Stop it. Yeah. It was a male black mage. So I think we're going to res him again. Probably use a Phoenix Down to do it. Depends. If this archer moves, then I might be able to get in there and use the monk ability to res. And then we don't have to waste a Phoenix Down. Alright, so you're just going to die. Goric. No, Goric. 105 damage. Nice. That'll work. Thora. Thora, what do we do with you? Is the frog going to move? If the frog's going to move, then we're fine. If the frog's not going to move, then that's an issue. You're level 25. We could just go attack. Let's go attack Mert. And of course it hits. Seriously? So the one time I didn't want the spell to trigger off of the rod, it does. I've been trying to get that spell to trigger off the rod for like the past 2 episodes. And finally, when I actually hit one of our own people with the rod, it triggers. Go figure. When I didn't want it to, it finally does. Alright, when is this person? Elanwi? When's your turn coming? Aelith, Mert, Goric, and then you. Gotcha. Well, I need to steal from you, but I can't while you're up there, so how do we fix that? Honestly, I think we're just going to increase bravery on somebody. Probably Goric, maybe Mert. We'll see. What do you guys have? 83 and 67. We'll just go, like, here, maybe. Yeah, let's praise, and we'll start with Goric. We'll get Goric up to max bravery. ASAP. Mert, I'm just going to go down and start stealing from the other frog down here. Goric. Yeah, Gorik's going to come out down and do the same thing. What do you have to steal? So we got to get the shoulder cape because that'll help with our steal percentages, but I don't really want it. We get the mithril vest, headgear, and mage masher. So I definitely want the other things that this person has. Let's see. 20% for the accessory. What else? What else you got? 16 for the weapon. 18 for the armor, and... Nope. 20 for the helm. Might as well go for the accessory. Goric, you just seem to have a really bad compatibility with this frog. Yep, missed. Figured. I think our best chance is going to be stealing with Mert. And boop for 3. And an auto potion takes care of it. So what is the difference here? 1.5 to 2? Yeah, we can steal there. We'll go behind you. We'll steal... Let's steal your accessory. 46%. Got it. Nice. Everything else should be slightly easier to steal now. How many hit points do you have? 43. We've got 53. Honestly, I'm just going to go behind Aelith here, and we're going to use a potion. Just to get some JP. Now, if that archer pops into a crystal... So now we can move up here and try the resurrect. But if that archer pops into a crystal and then the frog gets it, I'm going to be a little annoyed. It's not that big a deal, but I am going to be a little annoyed. 75% chance to res. Got it. Okay, treasure chest, that's fine. I'd rather it have been a crystal, but hey. And then, of course, the chicken gets it. I don't think it was that big a deal, though. It looked like it was a leather vest. So I'm fine with that. If that's what it was, I'm fine with missing out on it. Let's move up here and try to steal again. Crappy percent chance, but hey. Let's grab... What are we getting next? Helmet? I think that was our best chance. 25%. Nope. How about... What do I want most? Yeah, the helmet, then the vest, then the weapon. Let's do it in that order. %. Ooh, missed. That's okay. And the frog is running away. Of course, he runs away to a place where we can only get one steal attempt. Ah, well. How about... We're going to have to move and try to block off this corpse. I just don't think we can. I don't think we're going to have any chance at really blocking that corpse off. I also don't think we can do anything to gain job points with Thora. Except use an ether, and I don't want to. Alright. We'll just wait. Aelith. Let's do a praise on Aelith. Maybe we can help her auto potion. And then I think we'll just wait right here. Chicken's gonna move back. As expected. Mert. So Mert's just gonna keep trying to steal from this frog right here. I think Gorik's gonna move up and try... Ugh, missed, of course. 39% and we missed. But stealing from the front, unfortunately, that's what you get. Gorik is going to move up here and try to block this corpse. And then we'll just Tailwind. Let's Tailwind Aelith, I guess. We can get more praises out. Probably alternate between Tailwinding Aelith and Gorik. Frog's just gonna keep booping us, which is fine by me. I should probably have Aelith here beg for money as well, but right now the bravery increase is more valuable to me. And the froggy missed and goes down in the corner. Thora. We could attack. And so the likelihood is we're not going to kill the archer because it's a very low chance, or fairly low chance, that the rod will trigger the spell. But do we want to take that chance? Yeah, I do. I'm going to take the chance. I want to get some job points on Thora here, so. Chicken keeps moving away. So that chicken's going to turn back into a black mage next turn. We might want to do something about that. %. Give me that helm. Come on. So we got a crystal. So whose crystal was that? Was that black mage or was that archer? I don't know, but I think either way, I think I want to get it with Goric. I want to try to get Goric as many crystal abilities as I can. Should I move up here and then intimidate? Gorik's going next, so he can grab the crystal next. That's fine. Should we intimidate the black mage again? Probably. Yay, so that black mage isn't going to turn back into a black mage anytime soon. Nope, just HP and MP. Come on. This is the fourth crystal in a row. Fourth in a row that Goric has picked up and has not learned a single ability from. The fourth one in a row. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea why this is the case. Honestly, I think Gorik's just going to throw stone at this point. Ooh, never mind. 36 damage? Jeez. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Let's just focus. I don't really need to Tailwind. Yeah, let's just focus. Normally I would Tailwind, but we don't need to, really. Okay, 12 damage there, so no spell trigger, which is good. The Frog and Murd are just going to keep exchanging actions here. We're going to run through a bunch of potions because of auto potion, but it's okay. I kind of expected it. Give me that helmet. Thank you. Alright, now what? I think we're going to praise again. Can't reach Goric though, right? Nope. And she missed. That's the one thing I like about Steel. I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed. I can't remember off the top of my head, though. But I think it is. I think it's a guaranteed success. Oh, there it goes. Nice. 109. Yeah, we're going to have to resurrect that frog, but that's okay. We do have to start stealing, though. So I'm going to move up here. And what do you have? I want your silk robe, and we might as well grab the rod, too. %42 chance. Nice. Got the silken robe. Alright. The knight's just gonna... We're gonna keep leapfrogging. Ha ha ha. We're gonna keep leapfrogging there with that toad and stealing, and we'll make it work. Yeah, I know, that was pretty bad. Let's bring Gorik's bravery up. 68%. Nice. Let's grab his armor. 47%. Ooh, nice. Got it. Let's just face this way. That way, maybe he'll just stay where he is and attack. Thora. Do I want to... Whoops. Do I want to block in the chicken? You know what? I do. I'm going to block in the chicken, and I'm actually going to use a potion on the chicken. It'll give us less experience points because the chicken is much lower level than we are. So it only gave us 1 experience point, which is nice because I'd rather not level up too fast. Can we grab the Thunder Rod? That's the last thing we need. So as soon as we grab the Thunder Rod, we can kill that chicken. %38. Nope. That's okay. It doesn't have a high enough jump to actually be able to get up the roof right there. Let's revive the toad. 75%. Nice. Got it. And the nice thing about that is she stays a toad. So where are you going now? Just going to move into the corner. That works. What do we need to steal from you, actually, before I go into that? Just the Mage Masher. That works for me. 42%. No, missed. Okay, so this archer right here is going to be the last enemy that we kill. Hopefully, technically. Should be the last enemy that we kill. Let's do another potion on the chicken. Oh, never mind. It's not going to matter. Let's do a potion on the archer, then. Same reason. It's going to only get us, I think, 1 experience? Yep. 1 experience point, but 33 job points. We did open up the spot for the chicken to move, which... Fine. Okay, what are you going to do? Let's praise Gorik again, right? Gorik has 91, so he can take 2 more praises this battle. That means ultimately he'll get 2 more permanent bravery. Nice. And just wait here. And then Gorik will move over here because this is what, from 9 and 8. Oh, we could theoretically, I could steal from up here. %40. Nope, that's okay. It's gonna take a minute to get that weapon. And Mert uses an auto potion for 2 damage. The only thing this one has left, I think, is the weapon. 42%. Come on. We just need to get those 2 weapons, and then we can start stealing from the archer and kill the other 2, and then just wait for their crystals. That's all we need. I'm going to move over to... Can we block in the chicken? Should we? No, I'm not going to block the chicken. Not that way, at least. We'll block this way. So we can't go down the ramp anymore. Speechcraft. Praise. Goric. Nope. Missed. Fine. And the chicken runs away, as expected. We could technically throw another potion on the archer, and I think that's what I want to do. It's a... Oh, wait. Do we really only have 3 potions left? Yikes. Oh, that's because I didn't restock yet. That's right. After the final battle in Chapter 1, I didn't get a chance to restock potions. So we're down because of that, and then we used a bunch in this battle. I'm going to attack again. We're going to take the chance that it triggers the spell. Good, it didn't. And Auto Potion's just going to end up using the last 3 anyway, I'm sure. Let's go here. We'll steal the weapon. Come on, you can get it. 40%. There we go. Finally. So now we can kill the chicken. Nope. Act. There we go. Steal. Weapon. 42. And got it. So I think we can kill both the Black Mage and the Thief at this point. I'm pretty sure that Thief doesn't have anything left. Let's find out. Chicken, do you have anything? No, chicken can be killed. Thief, do you have anything? No, thief can be killed. Perfect. Let's do that. Let's move up. Let's try to kill the chicken. Oh, that's not going to do it. Let's do it with Goric. So we'll Speechcraft, we'll praise Goric one last time. Good, it worked. And then... let's see if we can get away with another attack here. And we did. And then we'll just wait. Mert. Mert is going to try and take out this thief. Got him. Nice. Now, who... actually, I'm going to have Mert go back up and try to steal from the archer. Who needs the thief abilities? Alright, there's one of the last 3 auto potions that we're going to have. Let's take out the chicken. And then we'll move down here. I'm going to move up. And we're going to, I think we're going to intimidate the toad. I am curious, because I don't remember. I know I've done this before, but I can't remember whether or not the toad or chicken take priority. So if we intimidate enough, does it turn into a chicken? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So that should prevent him from, hitting us, booping us with minor damage from time to time. Let's do this. Let's move Thora here. And then... I don't know. Thora, use one of the last 2 potions that we have, I guess. Just to get some job points. And then we're just going to keep stealing with Goric. And Mert, what do you need? Alright, we need accessory, armor, shield, and weapon. So let's try stealing the accessory with Mert first. 37%. Got it. Nice. And we'll try the shield next. Got it. Alright. We're on a roll now. Chicken's basically just not going to do anything. What is your bravery at? Bravery's at 9 for the chicken, so let's try to prevent the chicken from doing any more damage at all. I mean, not that it's a big deal, but let's intimidate one last time. Bring the chicken's bravery down to 0. And then, who has access to Thief and needs points in or needs abilities in Thief? So, it looks like Aelith does not. Not really. Thora, do you? Thora does not have access to Thief. Interesting. Okay. Well, that means Thora can't get it. What does Goric have, and what does Goric need in Thief? Nope, mastered. Alright, well, I think that leaves Mert. Because Mert still needs Steel XP, Vigilance, Skill Snapper, and Jump +2, so if any of those are available, we might as well grab that. So we'll have Mert go down and get the Thief crystal, if it turns into a crystal, and then we'll have Goric go up and get the Black Mage crystal. Let's steal... What was the next thing? Shield? Nope. Locked. That's why we need to steal the shield. To prevent that from happening. If we attack... So here's the thing. If I attack now and the spell does trigger, then we're going to end the battle. And I don't want to do that yet. So at this point, there's really not much else that we can do with Thora. So honestly, Thora's just going to have to wait. Goric... I could take Thora out of there and attack somebody else, like Goric or Mert or something. I might do that. %0 chance to steal a shield. Did we already... Wait, did we already get the shield? Yeah, we did. Why did I think we didn't? Oh, well. We'll steal the armor instead. 60% chance. Missed. Ouch. Let's praise, and let's praise Mert. 68% chance. We got it. Nice. Okay, I think I am going to move Thora out of the way. No, if I do... Hold on. Alright, so we're going to have to move Thora out of the way here. So not this turn, but the next turn. If we move Thora out of the way, then we can get Aelith in Thora's place. And we can just kind of switch them out, and Thora might be able to do some actions. So let's not move her yet. Let's just wait. What do we have left? The weapon? Oh no, I think we have the weapon and the armor still, right? Yeah. So we'll just praise again. Okay, next time it's Thora's turn, we should be able to move her out of there. 60% chance, come on. Oh, missed again. XCOM sticking its nose in where it doesn't belong. What if we move here? And then we keep attacking Aelith. And then Aelith can keep hitting Chakra to make up for it. We won't be able to praise, but... Maybe. Maybe I'll do that at some other point, but for now, let's just attack Goric since he's got the most HP. And I think that was our last potion. %47 for the armor. Missed. And we got a treasure chest down there. What? No, wait. Why? Why did the chicken get to go before Aelith? Seriously? That's not how the turn order was supposed to go. That's annoying. I should have checked it. Because I know it changes depending on what you do, so I should have checked the turn order. Nope, stop it. There we go. Fat-fingered that menu. Oops. Let's move here with Goric. The chicken is just going to end up going into that little alley back here. The chicken's going to end up going all the way back here. And it's going to be annoying because I can still steal, but I'll only be able to steal with one person. That's why I needed to keep that chicken blocked in. But too late now. Come on, 67%. You missed 3 60+% chances in a row. Give me that armor. 42% here, and we missed. Attack Goric, thank you. And blocked, of course. Alright, so we did get one crystal out of it, the Black Mage Crystal. That's good. Aelith is now 26. Alright, I think we're going to run back and grab the Black Mage Crystal with Goric, which means, unfortunately, our less successful stealer here, Mert, is going to have to try and get that armor. Damn it, give me that armor! Give it to me. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, Goric is going to tailwind now because screw this. Let's go get the treasure chest. Because why not? Maiden's Kiss. Relatively useless, but that's okay. Let's just keep moving. Yeah, let's just keep moving close and praising Mert, I guess. There we go, finally. Finally we got it. There, finally, abilities, Protect and Fira. It's okay, I'd rather there have been more, however, I'll take it. It's better than the nothing that we've gotten from the last, what, 4 crystals before that? Yeah, none of the rest of this really matters too much. Let's just get a few more job points. Oh, okay, so now we're using high potions, yep. Well, maybe let's not do that anymore. Praise. Can we praise Mert? Yes, we can. Oh, does Mert still need it, though? What's your bravery at? 83, so yeah, you do. Nope. Yeah, it's a miss. So now we're just going to take out the chicken, I think. Let's just end it. Because we did get everything, right? Bowgun. You know, we can sell the bowgun. Let's grab it. %. I might not grab it. I might just attack next turn. We can get Gil a different way. Let me praise Aelith and Thora and just try to get you guys some extra bravery as well. Because why not? Right? It all helps their auto potion ability. We're just going to wait with Thora. There's really not much else I can do. Here, let's end it. Good job. We cannot linger. We must find Lady Ovelia. And how she will do that? Call out her name and hope she comes running? Her captors have but one place to go, the impenetrable walls of Fort Bessalot. Then we must lose no time. The battle is won. 8,200 gil as a bonus. 1,000 gil battle trophy. Flame Rod, Mage Masher. Phoenix Down, nice. Not too shabby. I mean, Phoenix Down is worth it, certainly. Flame Rod, yeah, even if I don't use it, I could sell it. The Mage Masher, always nice. But now we are in the Merchant City of Dorder, so we can restock. We've got 20,000 gil, so we might as well restock. Tavern, I do want to check the rumors first. So I don't remember how many of these, if any, are from Chapter 1. They might all be new. I don't remember. So I'm going to go through these real quick. As quick as I can, anyway. Since the death of King Andoria III, Queen Laveria's campaign to seize total control of the government has proceeded apace. All who oppose her, even members of the council, are mercilessly stripped of their rank. Even the Queen Mother, who had openly criticized the actions of her son's wife, was banished to Bunahan, never to return. Her fate is unknown, although some say she was poisoned. This is the Dukes Larg and Gultana. Duke Larg, true-born brother of Queen Laveria, and Duke Gultana, cousin of the late king, are locked in a fierce political struggle for control of Ivalice. Both men hope to be appointed guardian of Prince Orinus, and thus gain the title and authority of regent. Although the Queen supports Duke Larg, a goodly number of nobles and council members appear to back Duke Gultana, and there are rumors he may be officially appointed regent ere long. Widespread peasant revolt. Peasants riot throughout Duke Gultana's province of Zeltenia. This sudden outbreak of civil unrest stems from the unanticipated loss of crops due to last year's drought, coupled with the burden of taxes that have been steadily rising since the end of the 50 Years' War. A group of former knights calling itself the Order of the Ebon Eye appears to be fomenting the violence, even as Baron Grimm's Blackroom Knights struggle to contain it. Alright, and that's it for the rumors. Errands, we should start having errands now that we can send some of our troops on. I will be doing that, but I'll probably not do that this stream. I may start that next stream. We'll see. I want to at least outfit and stock our troops and maybe spend some points first, and then we'll see how much time we have at the end of the stream. So we are going to, first things first, make sure that I restock on all of our potions. I might do high potions at this point, but that's 200 a pop, as opposed to potions are 50. Let's see, the random battles that we get into are going to be difficult. They're going to actually need the high potions, I think. But the story battles probably will still use just a regular potion. At most, I could buy 100 high potions. I certainly don't want to buy that many. But now that we're out of potions, maybe we start doing that. Maybe we'll start using high potions for our auto potion ability. The only other thing, the reason that I wouldn't want to do that right now is to save a little bit of gil so that we can buy things like the mithril vest, like the headgear, and we only have 2 of each that we stole. We could probably use, I don't know, there are probably some new weapons. Not here, though. Okay. But there are probably a couple new weapons that we can pick up in other places. And those are going to get expensive. 1,500 for the mithril vest, 1,200 for the headgear. Now we can buy silken robes, but we have 7, so I honestly don't think I'm going to need more than that. And I'm not going to mess around with leather cloak and shoulder cape very much. I'll probably end up selling the extra shoulder cape that we have and just keep one, just for the heck of it. I might sell the other one, but for me, being almost a pack rat in some ways, or a collector, I guess, is probably a better way to describe it. But I often like to have at least one of every item in the game in my inventory when I end the game. But I don't know if I'm going to do that for the stream, so we'll see. Let's do high potions. We've got 10 Phoenix down, so we're fine for now. Let's buy some more high potions. I'm going to buy 32. That'll bring us up to 60. That should be good for now. Let's sell a few things. We can get rid of a couple of things that we have. Let's see. Probably don't need 3 flame rods. I like to use the thunder spell more anyway. It's my personal preference. I love the thunder spells in Final Fantasy games more than any of the others. That's just my thing. I can get rid of the rod. I'm definitely not using that anymore. Yeah, like I said, I usually like to keep one of each item, but for the stream, I probably won't. We'll see. We can get rid of a couple of bowguns. I'm going to keep the longbows for now, until we can get more better, like ice longbows or whatever. The Eshuchen, that is 10 physical, 3 magic. The buckler is just a straight upgrade, and we've got 6 of those. Let's sell both of the Eshuchens. Or however it is pronounced. I'm probably mispronouncing it. I don't think I want to sell anything from here yet. I might start getting rid of things like the bronze helm. Because we've got the close helmet, which I think is supposed to be a cross helm. I don't know if it was mistranslated or what, but maybe it's supposed to be close helm? I don't know. Golden helm, we've got 3 barbutes, we've got 5 iron helms, so I don't think we need that many more. I might get rid of 2 bronze helms. Oh, that's right. Agrias is using a Barbute. Just so she had the extra HP. I might bump her down to, like, Iron Helm or something. And Gafgarian's using the Bronze Helm, so that's fine. We'll keep that on Gafgarian. I'm going to sell 3 Bronze Helms, I think. Clothing we're definitely getting rid of, because it's useless. Linen Cuirass. I'm going to get rid of that, because that's, at this point, pretty much useless. We have 11 Ringmail. And 2 Mithril Vests. I don't need 11 Ringmail. I'm just going to sell 1 for now. I don't need the extra shoulder cape. But other than that, I think that's all I'm going to sell for the moment. Okay, equipment-wise, that's going to depend on what classes we stay as. So, let's spend some points. Did we get enough points in Squire for Gork? Yes, we did, I think. I think we only needed like 570 points. So, first thing first, I'm going to buy Steel. Pretty awesome ability. And then Equip Axes, Beastmaster, and that should be it. Yeah, we're mastered. Nice. Now, where do we go from here? So with Goric, what was I going to do with you? So we mastered the Squire, we mastered the Thief. I think I want to master, you know, things like Orator and stuff like that, but I don't know if I'm going to go that route yet. Maybe we get First Strike. I know that I overvalue it. I really do. But it's fun. It's fun to play around with sometimes, and I wouldn't mind having it on Goric. Probably one of the more useful counter abilities, in my opinion, that I've found is Auto Potion, but it does cost a lot of gil over time. So you either have to steal a whole bunch to kind of keep up with it, or find some other way. What did we do last? Oh, that's right. I made him a White Mage last time. That's what we were going for. That's right. I made him a White Mage so that we could get into Time Mage, and then... Is it what? No, Black Mage, Time Mage. White Mage... I was going that direction, though, because I wanted to get him into Bard. So, White Mage, Mystic, and then Orator, and then Black Mage, Time Mage, Summoner, all leading to Bard. So we ended up with White Mage level 4, which is... I only need 1 more level in White Mage to open up, or to start to unlock Arithmetician as well, and I want to get that with him too, so I think I might put him back in White Mage. We might put him back in White Mage just to get that 1 last level. What should we pick up though? Arise? Cura? What do I want to use with you? Arise is better than Raise. Essentially, you just get full HP when you bring him back, but it's 20 MP and a speed of 10, as opposed to 10 MP and a speed of 25, so it just takes longer. We've got Protected Shell. We could grab Holy. It's a decent... damage spell. We could grab Asuna. Asuna is nice. We can get rid of a bunch of different, you know, debuff effects, essentially. Let's do that. Let's grab Asuna. That's going to leave us with about 556. We could grab Cura. Or we could grab Regen. Actually, we can grab both. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to grab Asuna. Then we'll go with Regen and Cura. We'll make him a white mage, and we'll have his secondary is going to be metal still. Especially now that we got steel. Perfect. What's your equipment look like? Move 5, jump 4. That should be fine. Spike boots are okay. Headgear, mithril vest. I don't know, though. I think, actually, I'm going to, instead of the mithril vest, we'll probably put on the silken robe. It's 10 less HP, but it's 16 more MP. And then headgear. Do we want that, or do we want the red hood? 8 less HP, 8 more MP. I think we're going to do that, because I think the... Oh, they're all currently equipped, gotcha. The headgear has +1 to physical damage, so I want to make sure that people who are actually going to be using physical attacks, more than Goric, will end up with the headgear. So let's take the headgear off. And then we'll replace it when we can get the equipment off of somebody else. Timothy takes a red hood, that's fine. I don't care if Kapow has one. Guinevere doesn't need one. Although I don't have anything else for her. I might just have to buy another one. Oh yeah, I have to replace the hoods, or the helmets, they were red hoods, on both Thora and Mert. Let's see what I do with Thora and Mert. Let's give headgear to Tenwan, since he's an archer. Let's lower Agrias' hit points just a little bit. There. Okay. So Goric is set up. Aelith. Alright, Aelith. So just so everybody knows, I think this is pretty much how we're going to end up ending the stream, is just finishing out, you know, spending points, maybe buying a little bit more equipment. I might set up the oh, my mind is blanking on that. The mission for the rumor. I might set up the rumor mission for 3 of our people before I end the stream, but we're really getting close to time here. I wanted to end right around 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern. So I'm going to finish this out, and that's going to be where we end the stream today. So if you're not interested in spending any more points, you're not interested in what we're going to end up with, then by all means, feel free to skip. And this video should go out on YouTube within a couple of days. So probably, what is today? Friday? So it'll probably go up on Sunday. And the VOD, of course, will be up on Twitch right away. If you haven't followed on Twitch, please, by all means, follow on Twitch. Kapow and I will absolutely love you for it. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, go ahead and do that. And let's finish this up here. So, Aelith. Aelith has some order points to spend. We might as well grab certain things like Stall and, you know, maybe even Insult. But the first thing I want to get So I don't forget, I want to get equip guns. Because that's actually going to be pretty useful for her later on in certain classes. I might take Beast Tongue as well. Maybe we'll keep her as an order for a little bit longer. So that we can get things like Earplug, which, yeah, that might be handy in certain battles. And then Beast Tongue, Tame, and then the rest of these. I use these less often though. Insult, Condemn, Mimic Darlavan. I'll use them less often than like Stall and you know, all the rest of the ones up top. Let's grab Beast Tongue and let's grab Stall. There. There, we'll keep it in order and keep her with the martial arts skill. So we don't have to change anything with her yet. What did we do here? Level 4 Black Mage. Fantastic. That means that we're getting close. I need level 5 Black Mage to open up Arithmetician. So I think we're going to keep her as a Black Mage for a little longer as well. We've already got Toad, which is the most important spell for me. And then I want, you know, at least one attack spell, obviously. So we have Thunder, and we've got Fire. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to continue in that route. I think we'll go with Thundara. And then probably open up Blizzard. Do I want to get any of the others? I'm not overly concerned with them, to be honest. So I think we'll just save up the rest of the points from there. And what does she have? Items. So she can't get anything more with Chemist. Not yet. I mean, I can get some of the cures, like, or heals, in Final Fantasy terms. Like Antidote, Echo Herbs, and Eye Drops. But we don't really need them at the moment. We'll just leave her as she is. And Mert, the ninja. Mert has 532 points. What can we get with you? We can get Reflexes. Reflexes is really, really good. It blocks attacks, physical and magical, so it can be incredibly powerful, incredibly handy in protecting him. Right now I'm pretty decent with Auto Potion, but honestly I might want to try this out and just see how often it takes effect. Let's do that. Let's grab Reflexes. Let's play around with that. And then I'll grab Shuriken. Let's grab the Bomb too. Why not? And we'll leave him as a ninja for a little longer. Let me look at the chart again real quick. Ninja... Essentially, you need level 8 ninja to open up Dark Knight, but Dark Knight's going to be a little way off for us. Because there's a bunch of stuff you need. You need, like, 20 kills. You need to master the Knight class and the Black Mage. And then you need level 8 in Samurai, Dragoon, Geomancer, and Ninja. So that's going to be a little ways off. But let's leave him as a ninja for a little bit longer. And spend some more points. That way I can get... or earn some more points. That way I can get Vanish, Dual Wield, and then maybe a couple of these. A couple of the throw abilities. Mert's going to be... probably going to end up being our thief slash melee type character or physical damage type character. And then do we have any points to spend on Agrias? No, not really. We've already got Cure and Raise on Agrias, so we don't really need anything else there at the moment. For Holy Knight, she's just not getting enough points. She died too soon. That's fine. Gafgarian, I'm not spending points on him because I don't want to. He does have access to potion, but he doesn't have Phoenix down, so we can leave it there. He's not going to use potions because we don't have any, so that's fine. Fell Sword, I'd rather him not use, but we can't. I can't really do much about that. I mean, could I change? I can change him into a chemist. I could change him into a chemist, and then he wouldn't actually be able to use his Fell Knight ability. This would make it a little easier. We'll get to kill him faster. We're going to remove the Power Gauntlet. We're going to remove the Mithril Vest. Mage Masher. We'll probably just equip him with basic stuff. Maybe the Blind Knife. That's not a bad idea. Then can we give him Ringmail? Just for the heck of it? And we don't have any more like Red Hoods or anything like that, so... I think I'll leave Agrias as a Holy Knight, though. Okay, let's outfit. Let's buy some more stuff. Let's do... Actually, I'm going to out... Nope, stop. I'm going to fit... Let's fit Gafgarian. Try on... We're going to give you a Red Hood, just so we have an extra one. Do we need a Red Hood on anybody else? Or headgear? Yes. Thora needs a Red Hood. Aelith doesn't really matter, but I might change you over from the Power Gauntlet. I can't forget to do that. Avalyn, we're probably getting rid of Avalyn. Honestly, I'll probably get rid of Guinevere as well. I know I've been saying that for a little while, but I want to buy an extra Red Hood. Just so we have it. And then buy... I think I'm going to buy an extra headgear as well. Well, let's buy 2. Mithril Vest. Nobody's using them right now. But we could. I think we have enough battle boots. I'm going to buy an extra spiked shoes. Just in case. Let's buy some shuriken. 20. It's 1,000 gil. I'm going to buy 10 more high potions. And then I think we'll save the rest of the money for now. Oh, ethers. Are there ethers? No. We can't buy ether yet. At least not here. Did I organize this? I did not. Alright. Then let's find Aelith. Get those power gauntlets away from you. Let's give you battle boots. Actually, your move is pretty decent already. Let's give you spiked boots. Mert can keep the power gauntlet, that's fine. Tenwan. Let's give Tenwan a power gauntlet. And Do you have anything better than the longbow? Well, the Night Slayer. It's not really better, but Night Slayer does have a blind attached to it. I think I'd rather keep you with a longbow. For now. Oh, and the ringmail. We can change over the ringmail to mithril. What else? Mert. You can have a mithril vest, that's fine. That'll work. Why do you have ringmail? Thora, you need a silken robe. Aelith can have ringmail, though. Although we'll probably get her mithril vest as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back and buy a few more, optimize a few more people. Let's go to fitting. And who needs it? I think you're optimized already, right, Mert? Mert is optimized. Tenwan is optimized. Lad, Alicia, and Lavian are not, but that's okay. Kapow is not optimized. Let's do it. Yeah, we have enough gil. Guinevere is fine for now. Aelith. Aelith doesn't need mana right now. Let's optimize you too. That works. We are done. I think that'll be it. So we're going to save the game. And that'll be it. Okay, so we're going to end up right here. This is where we're going to call the stream. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Thank you so much for being here. Apologies. Hold on. My alarm's going off. Thank you for being here. It is absolutely phenomenal to see you again. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm going to... today what? Today's Friday? If I am not mistaken, today is currently Friday. Oops, I think I just pulled down my notifications. Yep, I did. That's okay. Ignore that. Nothing big anyway. But today being Friday, I'm probably not going to be able to stream tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday. I might. If I can, I will, but we'll see. If I can, maybe I can convince PETA to stream again with us. But we'll see. That's not a guarantee. Monday, most likely no stream, because I will probably be heading back into Western New York on Monday, so it's going to be a long drive for me. But if I can get on Monday, I will. No promises there, but Tuesday we should be back, and we should be back to XCOM. I'm going to play XCOM on Tuesday. Wednesday we'll probably be back to Final Fantasy Tactics again, and then Thursday more XCOM, and then Friday I think I'm going to stream again XCOM, but I'm not convinced. And then Saturday I'm heading back out to Massachusetts again to come visit PETA again. So I'm going to have a week of, back to the normal schedule of streaming, and then another week of Final Fantasy Tactics after that, for the following week. And then, but things are going to be a little hectic because I'm in the process of trying to get things set up for the move, which has to take place at the end of July. So I'm in the process of packing and, coming back and forth to Massachusetts and trying to get things situated and just all kinds of stuff. So there's that. But thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put the Discord link in the chat. So if you haven't joined the Discord yet, by all means, go ahead and do that. I announced the streams there. We can talk about anything you like there, and that's a good, decent way to get a hold of me as well. So if you ever want to talk about anything, if you want to, ask to have a character in a game or have game suggestions or anything like that, go ahead and go to join the Discord. I announce the streams on Twitter and on Facebook, and there is a Facebook channel for Goric Gaming, and Twitter Goric Gaming as well. I think that's about it. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great night and a wonderful weekend. Hopefully I can see you again this weekend, but if not, I will see you next week. Good night.